everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while. I've been a little sick. I'm trying to bounce back. But I've accumulated a few things at work recently that I've been wanting to show y'all, and I haven't got around to filming and recording it. So I'm going to do that now, and we'll get right into it. Alright, so here's the stuff that I got from work recently. On the top we got a Super X high precision crossover, which I may put in the back room to be able to put a subwoofer where I got the projection screen outside. And we've got a 431QF 31 band graphic equalizer, a DBX professional 1231 graphic equalizer, Natty Audio GEQ 231 dual 31 graphic equalizer, and then it's upside down, but it's a Crown CE1000 amplifier. Now these are older. I'm told one of the equalizers don't work at all. We upgraded a church recently, and they said they were going to throw out all the equipment, and I said no, I'll take it. And then we got these 3 JBL professional, let's see, 4655/BK big speakers that are also going to need to be tested. We ended up replacing these with some PV Sanctuary series speakers inside of the Sanctuary, thinking that these speakers were messed up. They in fact were all connected to these big steel braces, and then when we got the new speakers up there, it turned out that there was something wrong with the wiring. So we ended up replacing the wiring, and it works. So hopefully these still run fine, and we will test it out. But yeah, I got to still look at all this stuff. I'm trying to find time to clean it up. And this is just a subwoofer they were throwing out at work that I might try to work on something, bypass the internal board, and I could technically use this cabinet and install it straight to something like this with the crossover and still get the sub to work. So yeah. Alright, so the second piece of equipment is this American Audio UCD 100. Let me get focus. It's actually a professional CD player. It's got pitch control and all these other doodads. Now, I already installed it kind of with my other equipment here, my rack. I need to clean it off and do some work to it, and it does work. I ended up using some compressed air and cleaning it up. They were having trouble with it, and at a organization, I'll put it that way, and the discs were taking forever to load up, and they're impatient and wanted it replaced. So I brought this one home, and it actually goes very well. So I'm going to end up taking some of this stuff, rearranging it, and putting some of the new equipment in here to go to the outside stuff. And this would be the final thing that I was very surprised about. Friday when I was leaving work, my boss looks at me and says, "Hey, you like tinkering with stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Grab this projector and take it." I'm like, "What's wrong with it?" He's like, "I don't know, it was an insurance claim. Like, it's over with and I can't do anything with it." So I brought it home, and there's 2 HDMI ports on the back of it, and HDMI 2 actually works. So I was pretty excited about that. The other projector that I've shown on the channel before that is up there, that Sharp that I got, or it's a Sanyo, excuse me, I got out of the church. It looks nice and everything, but it doesn't do HDMI. I've actually been using component to it with the PlayStation 3. Right now I've got my equipment with an HDMI with a HDMI splitter splitting out. So I got the Wii U, which is over here, going to it. This is how I get it to go to my streaming device over here for whenever I capture gameplay. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty neat. I haven't had a 1080p projector that did HDMI that worked yet, so I got to figure out exactly what I want to do with this one, because I don't know if I really want to have this one outside, especially with a picture that looks that good. I know the camera doesn't really do it justice, but right now I've got it on a shed door. But I'm thinking about maybe trying to put this either in the living room or the bedroom. I don't really spend a whole lot of time watching TV in the bedroom, and the kids are the only ones that really watch TV in the living room. I don't know. Still got to figure that out. But it's cool that it works. I didn't have to do too much work to it. I just reset everything and reset the bulb hours, and honestly wasn't even expecting it to come on whenever I started it. But sometimes I luck out with stuff like that. Again, HDMI input 1 does not work, so it had taken some kind of damage, and usually when one of them go out, both of them go out. I ain't mad at it though. I think that's pretty cool. So as you can see, there's still some of the stuff that I got to go through and look at more and see what works and what doesn't work. A lot of it's just going to take a little bit of time, and it's going to be on a as I need basis. I need to go through that whole back room and redo my audio rack. There's a lot of stuff that I actually bring home sometimes. Sometimes it's a gamble. It's 50-50 chance that it works, or even something that I can use. Sometimes I can get stuff working that's not practical for my home, but I'm able to give it to people as payment for things, or I'm able to give to friends that doesn't have some of this stuff. So I try to bring home as much as I can. Now, it drives my wife nuts. She gets mad sometimes, but I have a habit of stuff that I can't fix piling up in the backyard, and she yells at me finally to clean it up. What can you do? But hopefully most of the stuff, again, I think everything on the front porch right now works except for one of the equalizers, which that's not a huge deal. I got other equalizers, but there's some things that I got to think about on how I want to proceed with some of this equipment, because I wasn't expecting to get a nice projector out of it. I really didn't think that was going to work at all. But I'll keep you updated on the progress of some of this stuff if it turns into being necessary for a video, and hopefully you'll see some of the outcome of this equipment in the future. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.